Hello everyone, Simon here. We're playing through Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. Let's continue going through these optional missions. We are at the third seal. There are 7 seals. This is the third one. Again, a noise reductor that we're never going to use. With our completely overpowered team. Absolutely overpowered. Skitarii stationed in the tomb of Ubjao are reporting that Lord's rantings are being transmitted from somewhere inside the structure. What we can translate suggests he is quite insane. That Lord's rantings. This is like Lord Ubjao, right? Ubjao is suffering from a version of the disease that created the flayed ones. Observation prompts curiosity, but not enough in itself to bring you to the command throne. Perceptive as always, Magos, it occurs to me that if we were to obtain a complete version of Ubjao's fragmented transmissions, they could help me translate some of the more obscure hieroglyphics among the Tesseract Fault's inscriptions. Your work on these inscriptions have proven illuminating thus far. Your request shall be considered, xenobiologist. Ubjao. So Ubjao is infected with the virus, and is mad apparently. To get a clean version of the transmission, you need to find the source and plant a relay skull on it. We can narrow down the approximate location, but it's still a wide area to search. Then we are looking for a Necron cogitator-like device. Once we find it, it's a simple matter of attaching the relay skull. Not quite too simple is getting there. Which will involve a lot of flayed ones if the Skitarii reports from inside are accurate. Whittling down the flayed ones is an end in itself. If we can further our understanding of Necron history at the same time, the opportunity is worth the risks. If you say so. Very well, Magos, but I don't envy anyone who has to go in there. It's fine, Kepra. We're so OP. 1, 2, 3, and maybe we take out some of these fights to reduce awakening. Oh, foul! Think on Gethalamorian 71.6 Magos. By flame shall the unclean be made clean, by fire shall the unholy be made holy. A bizarre sight greets the cohort. A human corpse stripped of most of its skin, shambling forward and spouting snatches of Ubjao's data rant. Probe. This thing might serve as a source of the transmission. Probe whatever lies inside its skull. Pummel. Dismember the thing up close. It's the only way to be sure. Purge. Videx is right. Burn the abomination. A human corpse stripped of most of its skin, shambling forward and spouting snatches of Ubjao's data rant. Do you think maybe it'll explode if we set it on fire? Let's pummel it. Why? Why would that increase awakening? One of the cohort imbued with righteous anger strides forth to dismember the abomination. It spews noxious gore over the trooper before it can be subdued and torn apart. It turns out to be a form of spindly construct clothed in flesh, perhaps related to the flayed ones. Why would that increase awakening? Oh, oops, I clicked. Why have you come to this world? Why do you seek out this pain? Through the local noosphere, a distant but powerful voice invades the cohort's consciousness, demanding the answer to the same question over and over. Science. Reply to uncover the secrets of the Necrons. Compliance. Often no reply. And purge this invasive Xenon's contact with prayer. Defiance. Reply to claim this world for the Imperium of Man. To uncover the secrets of the Necrons. Why would that increase awakening? Why does everything increase awakening in this stupid place? This reply is met with a burst of images. Immense cyclopean cities, vast orbital structures imprisoning whole worlds, marching armies of Necron warriors streaming across entire continents, and the implications of conquest and supremacy on a galactic scale. While blasphemous and distressing, they provide an undeniable insight into the Necron mindset. Why does that increase awakening?
This pain for a million years, I have built it, drowned in its ocean. End this pain.
The fragmented transmission breaks through into the cohort's comms net. The distorted voice speaks in the cohort's own language, as if automatically adapting to the listener. Record the voice and transmit it to the caster's Mechanicus. Reset the cohort's internal augmentics to purge the invasive transmission. Attempt to engage the voice in dialogue. Sure, let's record it. Fascinating. The transmission is as adaptive as a data virus, yet it seeks not to replicate itself but to be understood. There is a desperation to Ubjao's madness. Alright, mindful of the mission, the cohort relays the transmission to secure cogitators on the caster's Mechanicus where they can be properly studied. Alright, cool. I wish this game was better. It's just those events. If only those events made a little bit more sense, everything would be fine. There's no consoles on this map. Who moves first? He does. That's fine. Oh look, there's no lag. Look at this. There's no smoke on this map and there's no lag. Isn't that crazy? They actually made a map with no lag on it. For once. That's crazy. I mean, this game is almost great, right? Like, it's poorly optimized. The random events make no sense. But aside from that, it's kind of a good game. They used the wrong transparency algorithm. Oh, I've got full cognition. Five. Right, you enter. You. Blast that guy. Cognition freedom. Blast the other guy. We are still at 2 awakening. And I need to get this, otherwise I'm not gonna get it down to even 1 awakening. The local noosphere is infected with self-replicating junk data, as if the physical disease infecting the tomb has its reflection in the information space. Every communication between the cohort and the Casus Metallicon is sluggish and accompanied by bursts of screaming and chanting in unknown tongues. Use the what? Use this Casus Metallicon. Activate broad spectrum link to the cogitators on the Casus Metallicon in the hopes they can purge the data infection. Counter data. Attempt to rectify the situation with a data prayer blasted into the noosphere. Seek the source. Search the area for concealed transmitters that may be source of data infection. The cohort scours the nearby chambers for sources of the corrupted data. They find none and continue to suffer the effects of the noosphere corruption. But the search does turn up a stash of Necron Gauss weapons that can be returned to the Casus Metallicon for examination and stripped for resources. Okay. The way to fix this game is to save scum, I realize that. Are there consoles? Okay, there are 4 consoles, good. Great. And then you move, and then you move, and then you move, right. Oh, I can't, I'm stuck behind everybody. Alright, never mind. The healer's gonna pause. You stand there. Check out what he is. Energy armor. Nine. Alright, power up. Power up. Mission freedom. He's still alive. I'm gonna blast him. Get him to walk towards me. And then that might not kill him. This could have got better, but oh well. Drain cognition. Yeah, he's not gonna die. I thought the laser cannon might do more damage, but it didn't. Oh, never mind. I critted him. Get critted. You're gonna like get behind cover. Alright, end turn. Remembering that I need to go around and break all the consoles. I killed him. Alright, you go there. Whatever. Machine Spirit. Oops. Power up. Power up. Blast these two. Oh, I should have prayed first, crap. That's fine, didn't need to pray. Blast him. Blast him. Problem is, I cannot kill the last guy. Until I break all the consoles. Go ahead and bless. And then drain cognition. Now, why don't you go ahead and grab the consoles and also break two of them. Oh, who's the guy who... This is the guy who doesn't take Overwatch hits. I mean opportunity hits. Oh, let me check what he is. I might want to soften him up. 14, right. Break that. Drain cognition. Break that. I need to make sure I don't kill him. I don't think he dies if I crit him with this thing. Also don't want to break the computer behind him. Alright, let's go smash that. Alright, good, 10 damage. And then let's like walk away from him. And then you can end turn. You will now go behind him and get these two computers. Alright, you walk here. Get that. Move there. Get that. Blast those two. Right. And then you walk away from him.